Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back. Today we are going to talk about camping. So we are going to read Pete the Cat Goes Camping. Pete the Cat Goes Camping by James Dean. Pete is excited to go camping. This is his first time. Don't forget your sleeping bag, says Dad. Or your hiking boots, says Mom. They're packing everything up. The campsite is deep in the woods. Mom and Dad set up the tent. Pete and Bob help collect sticks so they can make a fire later. Pete and Bob go for a hike. Bob shows Pete the footprints of different animals. Do you think we'll see anything cool? Asks Pete. Maybe, says Bob. Pete and his dad go fishing. They must be very quiet and very still to catch a fish. Fishing takes a long time. They finally catch some fish. Yay! Mom builds a fire. She cooks the fish for dinner. It tastes yummy. Next, Pete roasts marshmallows. Pete makes s'mores with chocolate and graham crackers. I love s'mores. They're so good. It starts to get dark out. Bob tells Pete a story about a scary, hairy giant. The giant lives in the woods. His name is Bigfoot. Do you think Bigfoot lives here? Asks Pete. No one has ever seen Bigfoot, says Bob. Don't let Bob scare you, says Dad. Bigfoot is not real, says Mom. Pete sighs with relief. But if he is real, I bet he's friendly, says Dad. And he likes s'mores too. That's not scary, thinks Pete. Maybe he wants a s'mores. Pete leaves one for his hairy friend. Soon it's time for bed. Lights out, boys, said Dad. Bob and Pete share a tent. Pete gets into his sleeping bag. It is cozy, but he can't sleep. The woods seem extra dark, and all the sounds seem extra loud at night. Pete hears a weird swishing sound. What is that? He asks Bob. That's just the wind, says Bob. Pete hears an odd chirping noise. What is that? He asks out loud. Those are just crickets. Pete hears a strange hooting sound. What is that? He wonders. That's just an owl. Pete thinks of his friend Owl. Pete hears a loud snapping sound. Crack! What is that? He wonders, but Bob is already fast asleep. Pete listens carefully. Crack! Is it Bigfoot? Pete peeks outside. It is too dark to see anything. When Pete wakes up, he checks the spot where he left the s'mores for Bigfoot. The s'mores is gone! There is a note. It says, thanks for the treat, XOXO. Pete shows his family. Wow, I knew Bigfoot was real, says Bob. Pete knows Bigfoot is not scary. Just because he looks different does not mean he's scary. He even likes s'mores. The end. That was such a fun book. I like that book. Now we are going to make our own fire. Okay, we're going to pretend fire. So we're going to make a campfire. So first, you need just these 3 sticks, okay? So you need this worksheet. You need a plain piece of paper. And you can either use paint to paint your hands, or you can use different color paper. So I have orange and I have yellow, and we can trace our hands, okay? So first we are going to color the sticks brown, okay? So you can use markers, you can use crayons, whatever you have, okay? So first we're going to color them. Make sure you stay in the lines when you color, okay? Okay. After you colored all the sticks, you have to cut them out, okay? So we're going to cut them out. So there's one. Here's my one. I have two more. And last one. Oops. Okay. So now we're going to glue them on your plain piece of paper. Okay, so I have my glue. And you're going to glue them at the bottom. Okay. Okay. Just like that. Okay, the bottom piece, at the bottom of the paper, you're going to glue your sticks. After you've done that, you're going to trace your hands on your colored paper, or you can paint your hands yellow and orange, okay? So I'm going to trace my hands. I have my pencil ready. Okay. Here's my one hand, and then my other hand. If you're tracing your hands and painting your hands, you have to ask for mommy and daddy's help, okay? All right, and here's my other hand. Okay, so now I'm going to cut them out. Okay, so here's one, and I have to cut out my other, the yellow one, okay? Okay. here is my other hand. So now you're going to glue them. You're going to glue the orange one down first. If you're not using paper, you can just put your painted hand, the orange one, down first. And then you're going to put your yellow one like this. Okay, so it's overlapping. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can show some, it doesn't have to go like this directly on top. It can go sideways, okay? Because fire is yellow and orange, and sometimes it's red if it's really hot. I know during the summertime, a lot of people like to do bonfires and campfires, but we never go near the fire, right? It is too hot and too dangerous. So it would look like that. Okay, so first you're going to color your sticks, cut them out, glue them at the bottom of the paper, and then you're going to either use colored paper, yellow and orange, or you're going to use paint to paint your hands. And you're going to trace your hands on the paper or paint your hands, and then you're going to put the orange one down first and then the yellow one, and the yellow one goes diagonal or sideways on top. I hope you guys had fun making this. I know I did. Bye.